Okay, so for today, I'm starting something. I'm going through a lot of discs right now. I've always loved watching discs fly, trying new discs, and it's probably to my downfall because I do cycle out a lot of discs from my bag. But since I like trying them so much, I do tend to find favorites that really stick with the bag sometime. And if they stick with my bag, I actually feel like that means something. And so I'm going to go through probably weekly. I'm going to start talking about my favorite discs. My top 5 is what I'm going to do. My top 5 favorite discs. And this week, at this moment, oh my goodness, it's like a racetrack next to our house. At this moment in time, my top favorite discs are, the first one is the DGA Pipeline. I've actually just started throwing this one. It's 8502, but it is just it is such a hyzer flip bomb, and it just flips up to flat and pushes forever, a little drift, but does it in the wind, and it always comes back. And not a lot of fairway drivers that I can crush, and pretty consistently hit 400 feet with it. So this one I am super pumped on right now, and this will more than likely stay in my bag for a long time. The Millennium Draco, I got it because Calvin Heimberg liked it, and but then when I got it, I was really thinking over stability spike hyzers. It's a 9304, but this has turned into a forehand bomber with that is laser beam straight until the very end, and then it finishes. But for probably like 270, 280, laser beam straight, doesn't get off its line at all, then finishes. And it's really good in the woods and fights wind really well. My favorite mid right now is actually the Compass, and the Compass has been my favorite for a very long time. It probably like 2 years. I always come back to the Compass, and it just seems like it's the most reliable and gets me the most distance, and is the most dependable. So Latitude 64 Compass, awesome mid. This is a new one. I've been really experimenting with the Faro, and this one specifically is for tailwinds, and it's a 165 gram, and it flips up and gets that big drift that you want. And right now on the forehand with a tailwind, this thing is a bomber. This thing, I've pushed it out to 420 a few times, and for my forehand, that's really far. I'm usually really fighting to get over 390, but this thing will just sneak up on me and push out to 420 sometimes. Loving this thing. Last one is, I've thrown the Destroyers for a long time, but usually I throw them for that overstable distance throw that I'll throw flat or with a flex, and usually can only press them out to 390 because it's just a little bit too fast for me. But I did get this Star Destroyer in 168 grams, and drew this. I love drum Polynesian stuff on my discs, but and so this one, backhand and forehand with the wind, throwing flat, very consistent, gets out to that 420-ish mark, and but pretty consistently 390, over 390, and that right now is probably my favorite one to throw. Yeah, if that one in the Pipeline, my 2 favorite ones to throw right now. But those are my top 5 favorite this week, and we'll see what sticks in the bag and what doesn't. Have a good one.